Hello.
Uh-oh, we better turn off
Hi.
that.
Like, what do you mean the link's not working? So it's good. We're good.
Well, we are because I went in a roundabout way, but my Zoom is being weird. It like won't let me go into different links, only the one that's highlighted when I go in. It doesn't make sense. But anyway,
Weird.
hi.
Hello,
How is it out there in Florence?
Windy.
Sunny. I mean, it's blue skies, but it's windy and cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's
What's
it in Denver? My mom sent me pictures and her car is covered in snow.
Yeah, it's been snowing all day. I've already gone out and shoveled and
Oh my
it's
goodness.
coming down. So
No, it's bright sun here.
Yeah, we just here, I'll send you some pictures really quick. We'll see if they
Cool.
come through.
all right, and I'll open up our Instagram to show the pictures of the
Here.
seed paper.
Send you the Wi-Fi.
We'll see if these come through, Erin.
Okay. Oh, wrong
I don't know
thing.
how to do that thing where I beam you the Wi-Fi password, but I can certainly tell you the Wi-Fi password.
Okay, let me check here. Oh, I did get all your, okay, cool. I got all of her images too that I can send. Hers are
Cool.
really better than- It's so weird because I'm not the host, so I can't see anything. Erin, you know it's recording still too, right?
Oh, I'll pause it until we.
Oh, sorry
Okay.
everyone who missed the first 15 minutes.
Sorry. everyone. Okay, sorry to interrupt. I'll be quiet now.
Oh, I just,
Baby
yeah, so we have a box up that's intended to attract a nesting kestrel pair. The kestrel is a threatened Native American bird of prey. And oh, the minute I get a nest in there, we're gonna have one of these little tiny webcams to be able to have baby bird cam, because for me, the story of check out my cute little fox who comes by every 4 a.m. is like anyone, you only have to be surface level interested in nature or the natural world, or quick real videos to be like, oh, baby birds, baby animals are so cute. And my whole secret strategy is, if I can catch people's attention with, hey, we have animals here, that they might have a little of growth or softening about their relationship with death, their relationship with the idea of a cemetery, their relationship with nature and climate and their lifestyle. It's like a little bait and switch where I'm trying to come in with a friendly topic and then ask for a little bit of growth and healing about bereavement and death. So
Start with the baby birds.
yeah, it's my friendly face for sure.
Cute little animals. Well, how could they say no? If I saw a little baby bird cam, I'd be like, where is this? Oh, a
Right.
natural cemetery. Oh my
Right.
gosh, I want to be with baby birds. There you go. Does anybody else have any questions? And you can unmute yourself because we're still a little small group here. I'm just curious to see, like, when you were saying 5 years and 15 years, because it's only been a year.
Right.
And I saw the pictures like when you first bought it.
Right.
That's when I was like, that's ugly. I'm never going to be buried there.
Well, it was taken in the dormant season, but
it is. I will 100% be buried here now that I've been out here.
it does have to be experienced to be fully understood. It's different out here. It's cool.
It is. It's a whole different I mean, it really does feel alive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weird thing to say about death, right? But we talk about this all the time of like, why did this happen? Like, humans all of a sudden, like, we're the top, like, Earth doesn't matter. We're number one.
Right.
But having this relationship, you're like, no, I'm part of it. We are it. And have you noticed families have any sort of change or conversations after talking to you of like, oh, okay, yeah.
It's fascinating. I had one family call because she had found out about the mushroom shroud and was super evidence of a viral. So anyway, she called to ask if I would allow it, because the first cemetery, which is where her family is buried, they told her no way. And I don't understand why you wouldn't allow it. It's just garment. Anyhow, for me, I allow biodegradable covering. So, the mushroom imbued shroud includes that. It is degradable, right? The thing is, haven't been in studies on what those spores contribute to an environment like this. You know, they in a lab they do this, but we have fungus out here in the soil. It's just different ones because it's Colorado. You know, everywhere you go on Earth, there's fungus. So
they're the real leaders of the world, just in case nothing knows.
Totally
It's the
true.
fungus, 100%.
So I told this caller, oh yeah, you know, I allow that, but let me tell you kind of, you know, my opinion on it, which is just so the mushroom shroud implies that there's something wrong with the body that the product is going to improve or fix. And for me, I feel like the active natural variable in a biodegradable container, that's already enough. So the soil is going to take back the body the way it always has been done, and you don't have to buy something new. And I happen to bring up, you know, we have to talk about the manufacturing footprint of what the thing is, how much you're going to pay for it, how, you know, does it have to be overnighted in time for the funeral, where was it made, all these different factors that go into when we buy something totally virgin and new. And I said, for me, it's, you know, it's more ecological, it's greener to pick something out of the linen closet. It's the same as a multi-purpose concept for a space. If you use an item again for another purpose, even though it's a death item now, it's actually getting a new life, as it used to be grandma's old weird linen closet items. And now it can be this burial shroud. Yeah. So, you know, you saved the landfill on that one thing. So again, I think there's a huge education gap on this topic. People don't know what they don't know, and they've heard one or two things and they think it's the whole story. So absolutely, I think people do have a lot of room for growth in terms of getting good information that resonates with what they were looking for, and being open to change on what their traditions or practices might be based on what their values are now.
And I have one quick thing before anybody else says something, because you mentioned the human compost and the water cremation, and we talk about the water cremation and giving back. So how do you use that here? And you, if you want to talk about the laying out ceremony.
Yeah. Let me start with the body composting because that's easier. The resulting soil from the body composting is so rich. It's similar to what I'm buying anyway for my soil health program, but like better because it's, you know, fresher, more living, more meaningful, etc. So we do two different things with the human compost. Firstly, as I would be so happy to help a family choose a grave for it. And instead of excavating a deep grave, we would do a thin layer of a wide space, and they would still get a headstone right. So you could literally say, you know, these are the plants and flowers that are benefiting from, you know, grandpa's decision to do the composting. You know, an example where I know some people are doing this on private property with the composting, but that's not a reality in everybody's family. So the other thing we're doing with the body composting is accepting it as a donation. Those bare patches, we have them all over the property. We don't put donated human soil on someone else's grave, but we do have so many areas that are no one in particular's grave, and can really benefit from that. So I know with the folks who are offering composting, like sometimes the family will just take home a symbolic amount, 1 urn's worth of the soil. And so if they decline to pick up the rest, I've identified myself as a recipient of the donated compost because we can add that to our restoration program. And as for the effluent from water cremation, this similarly, it's a really potent, valuable fertilizer. So we've actually been a little careful about what we're doing with it. We're kind of in testing because our land is so affected by this aridity and these cycles of dormancy and growth that I think it would probably be possible to do harm with like an over fertilization or, you know, kind of the wrong timing, especially with regards to our natural rain precipitation. So what I'm doing is mostly, we've got some chemistry tests going on, soil lab, all that kind of thing. But what I'm mostly doing is waiting for a good blizzard. What we're going to do is put it all out right under the snow so that it gets even further diluted as the snow melts and soaks it in. So I am looking forward to using it in our restoration program as well. But it's with a little bit of caution because I think we could might be too much of a good thing, depending on what species we're talking about and all that.
Too much of a good thing. I see we have another question. Or is your hand just still raised? Yeah.
Oh, she's muted.
Sorry.
There you go.
I'm not very good at this Zoom thing yet. So Emily, sorry, I told you I have a lot of questions. We have
good.
just about 8 acres here in northwestern Connecticut. And I had thought maybe we'd be able to use some of it to create a natural burial ground, but half of it is a mountain and the other half is wetlands. So I don't think, didn't see it before we bought the land.
Right.
Do you let families pick the spot where they're going to put whatever you're putting out? And do you have you thought so far as to have like family plots? Are you allowing people to sort of pick where they're going to be?
Yeah, so Colorado law made some of these decisions easy for me. They require you to divide up your land into cemetery sections. And so in some ways it works like conventional cemetery. So you can pick out your own plot and reserve it for the future. A family could do that all next to each other. A few instances where they don't care, they want me to pick it. So my mandate is to make sure that all the places where a person might say, oh, now that's the spot, I love it, I have to make sure that that's an available grave. We had a architect kind of design the grid system, a surveyor come out and put markers in the ground. So based on how many feet we are from the nearest of these permanent steel markers, it's flush with the ground, so you don't know what's out there. But eventually we'll get more and more of these sections out, so a person could really come out here and say, oh, the spirit's leading me over here and this is the spot. But just right now we're choosing from these 6 areas that have been previously designated. But within that, it's a whole cemetery section. So you could say, oh, my family's going to take this corner, or, husband and wife right next to each other. Again, I'm trying to be typical and familiar, especially introducing this to Colorado. I don't want to be so radical, like, oh, you can't pick your space, you can't visit it, you can't have a headstone. Mm-hmm. Some natural cemeteries do have policies like that because they want to limit traffic and they don't want anything. People need to visit, right? For me, that is part of the concept. So that's why we're letting them pick their spot and do family plots and all of that.
And you're putting up more trails so people will be able to walk around.
Yeah, I really want the preserve to be a resource, not just for those who have someone interred with us, but anyone who wants to spend time in nature. The bird watching out here is incredible. We have a little spot, I didn't even show you yet, where we'll ultimately have an outdoor gathering space, a little chapel. And I really envisioned that being used for sunrise yoga, meditation class, ecology lecture, right? The more we use it, the greener it is, and the more people can benefit from time in nature. Mm-hmm. And if they come for bird watching, they might learn about end of life options. I'm not trying to force it on them, but it's here for them to learn about if they want to. So that's the idea.
So cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. As you can tell, we really love Emily just as much as you say you like us, but it is a great relationship. And it's been over a year now, but when you started, we were just so happy and so excited because we live in Colorado. You would think that this is already a thing, that there would be multiple natural burial grounds because we're such,
right. Everyone loves the outdoors. Everyone is hiking all weekend. But, I think part of that lifestyle is the death denial, right? We're very separate in our day-to-day hobbies from, questions of end of life concerns. So I think a lot of people would say they love nature, but had never thought about, death is a time where I really realized that I am nature. That's kind of a complex thought, but it's so true.
It is. I am one. We begin to mold together again.
Beautifully said, Devin. Devin said, what an incredible thing. Oh, sorry, it just disappeared. Let me pull it up. To take dying land, feed it with death to create life. The ultimate visual of the importance of the relationship between us and death. That's beautifully said.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, on that note, thank you everyone for coming today to our tea talk. We hope you're staying warm. We're getting a snow here in Denver.
We're sunny down here in Florence.
Yeah.
Colorado is cool like that.
It is. A couple hours apart can be a world of difference.
Totally. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
So
Well, we're going to go back out there here in just a minute to continue digging and putting all these seed papers in. I did not dress appropriately, but it looks cute in pictures. Yeah. It is cold and windy out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to do this, and thank you so much for putting literally your life into this place.
Literally.
That is amazing. And we're so grateful that you were like, I'm doing this and I'm going all in. And you really did.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I am privileged to be on this path, and I'm excited to be working with you guys too. And so grateful you had me today.
Yeah.
Awesome. Emily, thank you. We admire what you're doing, and we're grateful that you are a collaborator and a peer.
Yes.
Same.
Have a great day, everybody.
Good
and we'll
afternoon,
see you next
everybody.
month.
Thanks.
Very well. Bye.
Bye. Here, we'll just wait.
Okay.
Hi. Hi again.
Hi.
Did you stop recording?
Oh, now I will.